Well, hello there. Welcome back to another episode of Sports Talk with the Deal Maker. Before we get into this video, please like, comment, subscribe. I have restarted this channel. This is a new channel. It'd be greatly appreciated. Also, hit that thumbs up. Helps the algorithm, so they say. I don't know if it's true or not, but I'd appreciate it. Mike Shula had his press conference today. As the title says, he claims South Carolina football program and offense needs to stay consistent. Do what? He said they need to stay consistent. Now, I'm sure he's referring to practicing because obviously, we're an undefeated team at practice and it's played like a bunch of all-stars, but during games, we're sitting at 3-4. But we need to stay consistent. Does he mean we need to stay consistent at being inconsistent? Because that's what it seems like our offense has been all year. It's been atrocious. I don't know the exact numbers. Somebody told us the other night. I haven't done the math on it, but I think offensively, if you take out the defense and special team scoring, we're averaging like 12 and a half, 13 points a game. But we need to stay consistent. I don't understand the mindset. Then he was asked about pressure, about play calling pressure. Does he have any personal pressure? And he said he would be doing a bad service to pay attention to any kind of outside noise or pressure to the players and the program and the fans. Okay. So if you're devoting all of your time to not listening to outside noise, then why do we have a problem? Why aren't the players playing up to the potential of what they are? Next thing they actually asked a bunch of good questions. Next thing they asked was, in a real world, they would love the ball to, come out faster. Offensive line would love that. Running backs would love that. Quarterback would love that. And if it comes out faster, we would have less pressures, less sacks, obviously less loss of downs or, lose yardage on plays. This man went into a 2-minute rant explaining that the ball does need to come out faster, which is, I don't think, is rocket science. Anybody with 2 working eyeballs can, see that. But sometimes when the play doesn't develop and they do have pressure, Lenoris runs around, stumbles out of a few tackles or sacks, runs down the yard for 20 to 23, runs down the field for 20 to 23 yard gain. And we just have to live with that. Whoa! Wait a minute. We just have to live with that. So, all the people saying that you want Lenore Sellers to be a statue in the pocket, an NFL pro-style quarterback, and not run the ball, did you not just say that? If you make that statement, that when he does that, we have to live with that, that's pretty much telling me you don't want him doing that. So if you don't want him doing that, then you want him to stand in the pocket. If you don't have an offensive line that can block, knowingly don't have one, there's a reason why we're in the running for the most sacks against the offense in the whole blame country, like we have been for the last few years. So maybe the fans that were calling for your head and your idiotic play calling were right. Just maybe. They were right. Or maybe you made a statement that you didn't mean to make. Either way, you made it. Your words, not mine. So I just don't know. Where do we go from here? How do we get better from where we're at right now? The talent's there with the players. You said stay consistent. Well, I have to give you this credit. Maybe your consistency is on a smaller level than mine. My consistency is staying consistent at being successful. Your consistency is calling the same play 3 times inside the red zone, gaining 2.5 yards, and doing the exact same play for the 4th time on a 4th and goal. Maybe that's what you mean. Maybe that's why most of the fan base are pulling their hair out right now. Just maybe. I don't know. But that's what he said. But where did the Gamecocks go from here? Where did it go? 3-4. Going to host Alabama, number 4 team in the country at 3:30 on Saturday. Going out to Ole Miss, number 8 team in the country, November the 1st. Going to Texas A&M, number 3 team in the country. We do host Coastal Carolina at home, November 22nd, and obviously our last regular season game of the year is at home against Clemson. Where are the wins here? Where's the consistency from what we've seen with the 3 wins that we do have? What can you tell us fans, Mr. Stay Consistent? What can you tell us by what we've seen, what's going to get better? Because obviously consistency is the key. And what's been done is good enough as a play caller. I don't know, people. I don't know. I see maybe 1 win. I also could see 0 wins from here on out. When Beamer had his press conference, they asked him what was his expectations for the rest of the year. Obviously, he spouted out coach speak to be as good of a team as we can be with who we have, players and coaches. So, writing's on the wall. Let's see what happens. Y'all please comment below and give me your opinion on this video. Like, comment, subscribe again, and I thank every one of you for watching. If you're not subscribed, again, please do it. Sports Talk with the Deal Maker, and I am the Deal Maker. And I thank you.